Bonjour et bienvenue à la GR10. Hello and welcome to the GR10. Behind me is the Atlantic, and in front of me, you can't quite see it now, but there's the Pyrenees mountain range, and over the next few weeks we're going to be trekking through that to see what adventures we can find.
Start off standing in the Atlantic, or bits of it anyway.
Watch out!
There you go.
Whoa, whoa!
There you go. I've doused the shin, I've doused the boots. We can now start. We're going to stand in the...
Give us a few words.
A few words?
A few words for this momentous occasion.
Oh, I don't know. This is the first day. We've got many miles ahead of us. We're looking forward to it.
First lunch spot of the day. Beautiful. These lines are fizzing.
Oh wow, you can hear them being sprayed. First to tell the idea, then I had to go to the...
Lots of horses around here. It's like the three dragons out of Game of Thrones. Well, this is a super friendly place. We've just gone in there and got some provisions for cooking tonight and got the water refill. And the lady at the bar is a real character. You must stop here. Wow, I know it's going to get much, much more dramatic than this, but even still, that is splendid. Nice view. Well, it's now 20 to 7. It's been quite a hard day actually. I know we only started at 11:30, but it's been quite full on and very warm and humid today. Now Simon is in camp searching mode, so we'll find somewhere to camp, set up, and then get dinner on the go. Simon wants this knobble. I said it would be more like a kick in the... Simon, give us a little lesson in arborist talk of what is this we're looking at here?
It's a knobble.
A knobble. What's a knobble?
It's just a malformed bud which is activated under the bark. And just grows in a crazy way.
And I think we've found home for the night. This is as good as we're going to get. Look at this little area here. Oh, that's the spot. So this is cooking in the rain for the first night. I was thinking, what do I do? What do I do? And then I heard my wonderful wife Max's voice saying, prepare your ingredients. So in here I've got third of an onion, I've got part of a pepper all chopped up, and then I've got some saucy sauce. So I've also got some olive oil in there. Now this is doing. Oh, you can see the fat of the saucy sauce coming out now. It's nice. What I do is I push it over to one side so it cooks all deeper down one side over the flame. It's looking good now, although the onion is still pretty al dente. If you haven't seen it already, I'd really recommend Off the Beaten Pot, another YouTuber. He was the one who recommended you fry off stuff first and then you add in your noodles and some water. So his tip is always to be a bit light on the water, and I'm going to put the lid on this so it steams a bit. Yeah, perfect, look at that. The noodles are softening and there's just a little bit of juice down the bottom there. Now what I'm going to do is add in the ingredients that come with the pack. So the oil, the tasting, and then this powdery stuff. This is from Indomie, and these are great noodle packs. I'm sorry, I've eaten a bit of it already, quite a lot of it, but that's what you end up with. Absolutely delicious. Camping dans la montagne. Parfait. So we've broken camp this morning. The weather's held off, which is quite nice. And first thing, we've got about a 400-metre ascent up to there and possibly beyond. The descent's been quite nice so far, going down towards Serre for this morning. Hopefully we'll pick up some lunch there. There's a little bit of drizzle this morning, but that's okay actually. Yeah, I really need to service this pack and oil up the straps at the back there. So we've nearly come into Serre now, and we've seen that there's a spa here, spa in Serre. We're going to hope to find somewhere to eat. It's raining a bit, but one thing I really like about my new hat, this Tilly, keeps your head very nice and dry in the rain. So we've come to the patisserie in Serre and filled up for lunch, and we've got dinner for tonight as well, and a cappuccino. It's good. So Simon's donning the poncho for the first time, and Andrew spotted a little spelling mistake, a typo from the Chinese manufacturer. Instead of awning, it's yawning.
Actually,
You're looking pretty good there, Simon.
a bit of a winner.
They're going to spot you coming a mile away.
I know, I don't care.
You like the look of yourself, don't you?
I do, I'm just taking it.
I can't stop looking at me.
It's a loss of judgment.
These are the famous steps out of Serre, which you see in the Cicerone guide. This seems like a very nice place in which to live. Bonjour, monsieur. Comment allez-vous? Every so often you come across a part of the trail and you think, yeah, I really like this. This is really nice. And this is one of them. There's this wonderful old oak here. And if you look closely, you can see a gargoyle looking down at you. Very characterful. So we've arrived at Hendaye. And now we're in search of some refreshments and perhaps an ice cream. So, that was Hendaye, a very nice bar. We just had a lovely refreshing drink. And now we're making a steady, very slow climb up to Le Trois Croix, or somewhere towards the way anyway. Pretty nice, huh? We've arrived at Le Trois Croix. Simon's gone into noble attack mode. He's filling up the tree.
I'll leave that for a private moment.
Well, what an incredible place that is. It's just before Le Trois Croix, and there's a fountain there. We've just had a bit of a wash down and a sit and relax with a bit of chocolate, a few bits of nuts. And now we're just going to carry on walking for hopefully about half an hour to go and find somewhere decent to camp. Whoa, so we've just done the extra 180 metres to get up here, and it was definitely worth it. Look at that. Lovely flat grass. Pictures for everyone. And one thing I like to bring with me, which is ultralight, is a little miniature of Southern Comfort. So cheers to a fantastic day 2 on the GR10. Good morning. Not a bad night's sleep really. Woke up a couple of times. Tent was brilliant. Bed was comfy. Beautiful level pitch. So yeah, feeling good, ready for the day ahead, with a coffee of course. I love how you hear them chew, and it sounds so wise. Chewing the cud. up ahead, I think that's Farm Esteban, which is a gîte tap, and hopefully we're going to pull in there and get a coffee. Unfortunately, Farm Esteban was fermé, so no cappuccino or any lunch or pastries, but that's fine, we've got food. But they did have a tap. It was basic on a working farm, but it's all that we needed. So we've got a bit of road walking now. And you see there's that van just at the top of the hill there on the left, going around the corner. That's where we're headed up, around to the left of this summit here. I do think cows have got pretty eyebrows. Wow, that bit was steep, I am sweating. But we're going to stop at a place up here and have some lunch, which will be really nice. Lunch is a funny old affair today. I've got some more of the Brabus cheese, which you can see I've just literally been eating. And then I've got some peanut butter on the wraps. I finally cracked out my tub of peanut butter here. So that's going to save some weight as I start to chew into that. And then for dessert, I've got some more of the... now we've got a lovely cruisy flat section of lovely mown grass. But we're coming up to what the guidebook says is the steepest descent on the whole of the GR10. So it's with a bit of intrepidation. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of rain today, which makes things a bit slippery. So let's do this. Let's see what it looks like. It's pretty steep and it's raining. It's a bit muddy. And that's why we call him Goat. You see him there, the yellow dot on the left-hand side? Sitting there waiting. He's a goat quick down the slope. That is steep. That's the next section. Still squeaky bum time. Simon's over there, leisurely walking, strolling into the distance. So far, so good. And it looks pretty cruisy up ahead. Well, when I say cruisy, there's actually a trail rather than just rocks and wires to hang from. Wow. We got this. One thing though, just wish I'd have had a wee at the top before I started coming down here. And there is Simon. Let's hear it for the Norfolk Mountain Rescue Club! Woo woo! Hey! So that's that bit done now. We're following this road into Bideray. But the guidebook, the Cicerone book says, follow along the side of this river and you shall find some swimming holes. Andrew looks like he's going for the full Monty. It's got to be done. I feel good. Na 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 na. I knew that I would now. Perhaps we should have come a little bit further because that looks lush.
There's always something about it.
Bideray, I've just climbed to the top of the village and thank goodness your parlour is open. Food awaits. Simon, what are you going to have for dinner? Poulet.